Greetings. Today I'm going to speak on hibiscus. Sorry, I might be coughing a bit. I have some allergies. Spring hasn't even sprung yet. I have some allergies, so I'm coughing a bit. And let's see, as you can read in the syllabus, hibiscus is a flowering plant. It's from the mallow family, and it's really a tropical plant. So it's always grown in warm climates, so subtropical, tropical climates. It's a really pretty flower. It comes in a lot of different colors. So mostly we know reds. It comes in reds and pinks and oranges, even white, and kind of a pale shade, almost a yellow. So it has a variety of kind of orange, pink, or reddish colors. And it also has hundreds of different types of species. So there's a whole class of hibiscus flowers. And I think in the Caribbean, a lot of the time they call it like just rose. The teas that they make, they don't call it like hibiscus tea, they call it like a sour tea. I've had cold hibiscus tea and they call it sour tea. So as I said, the flowers come in a variety of colors: peach, orange, pink, red, lots of different species. Apparently there's over 100 different species of hibiscus. And it's pretty much well known for the tea. And the nice thing about hibiscus is that you can have it as a hot tea or you can have it as a cold tea, and it's equally as delicious. It's super simple to make also. All you do is just pluck off the flower. A lot of people won't wash it, but what they'll do is take a brush, kind of like you do with mushrooms, and you just brush the dirt and the debris off because it's going to be boiled anyway, so that will kind of kill any potential spores or bacteria or microbes. So you can brush off all of the debris that you see, or you can run it through a very light kind of sprinkle if you're more comfortable with that. Then you just pluck the petals off if you want, or you can drop the whole flower in a pot and then add cold water and boil it, or you can just boil the water, plunk all the flowers in, and immediately you'll see the flowers blanch. I went on YouTube and I saw several people showing how to make the tea super easy. I don't have a hibiscus plant, so I haven't tried making it myself. I thought about it. I might still do it, but it doesn't matter. So it's super easy. You just boil it. The flowers and the petals immediately blanch. Obviously, once you've done that, just a couple of minutes until they're completely pale, you just scoop them out, and then you have your tea. You can either add a sweetener like honey. Obviously, I prefer the erythritol. And then I like to add a little bit of lemon juice, but you can have it just plain, hot, cold, it doesn't matter. It's really, really good for you. And apparently, as you can read from the syllabus, it's been around forever. It's known to have been used for a lot of medicinal purposes. It was used in ancient Egypt for febrile disorders, so to lower the body temperature, and as a diuretic. It does actually help as a diuresis. It's also been used, that's obviously Egypt is North Africa. It's been used in sub-Saharan Africa for a plethora of issues for constipation, for liver diseases, and also taking the pulp made from the flowering leaves, petals, and grinding that and using it as a poultice for wounds. In the Middle East, they used it just as a sour tea for blood pressure. And because we know about its anti-inflammatory activities, that was actually very clever to do, because I'm sure with proper diet, the tea did help. It's a diuretic, so that would help decrease blood pressure. And because it's an anti-inflammatory, that also would help decrease blood pressure. The research supports that, and the research actually supports that it helps against infectious diseases when it's used as a poultice or taken internally. And obviously, we're using it because it has beneficial aspects for weight loss. And we always go back to kind of the same origin story, and that's because of its antioxidants. So antioxidants which help to fight free radicals, which damage our cells and cause hardening of the arteries and the vasculature, which increases blood pressure and puts us down kind of that slippery slope of inflammatory diseases, hormonal disruptions, so hormonal disruptors, and of course, health problems. So they all have the same origin story. So as I said, it's a really good diuretic, so it will definitely help with blood pressure. It also, as it was used in sub-Saharan Africa for liver disease, it actually does help decrease fatty liver because of its anti-inflammatory aspects. We know it helps with weight loss because of its anti-inflammatory aspects, and it has polyphenols, which are also strong anti-cancer properties. So, in I think the Middle East and Africa, they actually used it for cancer treatments. Um, hundreds of years ago. I don't know how great of a benefit they saw, but obviously they saw some sort of benefit from it, or they wouldn't have persisted to use it if they didn't see that it was helping. And they have done several studies. It helps in particular with prostate cancers, which won't be super helpful for us, but maybe our husbands or significant others, but also in oral cancers, so cancers of the gum and the mouth has also been seen to be beneficial. It can help fight bacterial infections, as I stated, taken internally and used as a poultice. And if you haven't tried it, I really encourage you to try it. I drink hibiscus tea pretty much probably 5 days a week. I definitely drink it Monday through Thursday. I always bring it to the medical office with me, and I'll usually have it like on a Sunday morning with the erythritol and a little bit of lemon juice. I have tried lime juice sometimes. I can't, it tastes just equally as well. I can't really tell the difference, but lemon or lime juice is fine. As everyone knows, I have the link for the Buddha teas because that's my favorite tea company. I'll drink it cold sometimes, but I always put a little bit of that MCT. I add a bag of green tea and the MCT oil to mine. So once the tea gets cold, it's difficult to drink with the MCT oil. So I always drink mine hot first thing in the morning. I have it right here in my thermos for the morning. So I hope that's been helpful information on hibiscus tea. I know when I do the consult calls, I mention the hibiscus tea to everyone, and it's on the syllabus because it's my favorite tea. So I hope everyone will give it a try. And regardless, teas are really good for us because of their polyphenols and the catechins. Green tea, of course, is stellar, and you can always add so that you kind of pump up and increase the beneficial effects of your tea by adding something like hibiscus. Have a great rest of your day, and I'm with you on that journey.